Insulting Genghis Khan's diplomats. One of the most destructive military campaigns in history began for a seemingly trivial reason. In the early 1200s, Genghis Khan, the leader of the Mongols, was at peace with the Khwarezmian Empire, with both sides having fought against common enemies. However, this peace was shattered when a Mongol trade caravan entered Khwarezmian territory, where a local governor attacked it, stealing the goods and killing the merchants. Rather than declaring war immediately, Genghis Khan sent ambassadors to the Shah of Khwarezm, seeking justice and punishment for the governor. The Shah made a grave mistake. He had one of the Mongol envoys killed and sent back his severed head with the remaining ambassadors. In Mongol culture, harming a messenger was a serious offense, seen not only as an insult, but also as a declaration of war. Genghis Khan responded decisively with a massive invasion. His army destroyed entire cities and obliterated the Khwarezmian Empire. Even conservative estimates suggest that millions perished, but the Mongol onslaught did not stop there. They continued westward, wreaking havoc in Persia, parts of the Middle East, and even into Europe. It is impossible to say what might have happened had the Shah simply apologized and punished the governor. At that time, the Mongols were engaged in a war in China, so by killing the ambassador, the Shah may have inadvertently triggered one of the most devastating military campaigns in history. German U-110. On its first mission in March 1941, the German submarine U-110 damaged two Allied ships but had to return early due to an accident with its own gun that injured crew members. However, its second mission, in April and May 1941, would prove pivotal in the war's outcome. After sinking several Allied vessels in the North Atlantic, U-110 was pursued by British warships. On May 9, 1941, after being hit by depth charges, the German submarine was forced to surface as part of a British operation later dubbed Operation Primrose. Initially, British forces anticipated a fight and opened fire, but they ceased when they realized the German crew was surrendering. The German commander, Fritz Julius Lemp, saw that the submarine was not sinking as expected. In a desperate attempt, he tried to swim back to destroy the Enigma machine, a device used by Nazi Germany for encrypted military communications, but he vanished without a trace. Meanwhile, British sailors boarded the abandoned U-110 and recovered the Enigma machine along with valuable codebooks. This acquisition provided British codebreakers at Bletchley Park a significant advantage in deciphering secret German naval messages, particularly a backup cipher known as Reserve Handverfahren. To keep this success under wraps, the British allowed U-110 to sink, pretending it had gone down with everything still inside. Constantine V's trust. In 774, Byzantine Emperor Constantine V launched a military campaign against Bulgaria, which ultimately failed. However, he gained a significant advantage afterward when spies within the Bulgarian court in Plista began providing him with valuable information. The Bulgarian ruler, Telerig, noticed that Constantine always seemed to be aware of his plans and eventually realized that his government had been infiltrated by Byzantine spies. Telerig devised a clever ruse, or perhaps Constantine was simply too trusting. He sent a message to the emperor, feigning a desire to defect to Constantinople and join him. He requested the names of Constantine's agents in Pliska, claiming he needed them to ensure their safety during his escape. Believing Telerig, Constantine provided the list. However, Telerig had no intention of defecting. Once he received the names, he executed all the Byzantine spies in his court, effectively dismantling Constantine's spy network in one swift move.